Alright, now we have to check the connection between SCADA software and Siemens PLC. And the simplest way to do is open your SCADA screen. And yeah, okay, now the first step is you go back to home and check your status. This should be enabled and this should be connected. And now we go to Get Designer. Okay, so you have to click this button here. And it says download for Windows. I have already downloaded that, but just for the sake of explanation, I will do that again. So my design launcher is here. Click on the design launcher. It says create a desktop shortcut. Yes. And I'm going to install it again. Okay. This is a small step. Launched designer. So click on that. And now it says there are no designs. So we will add a designer. So add a designer. And here you will see automatically it selects the IP address which we have made in our configuration. If it doesn't show you, you can add it manually as well. Because this is a gateway, manually add gateway. This is your IP address of your Ethernet card, and this 8088 is a local host. Okay, now let me show you something interesting. As I told you, this local host is same as my IP address. So if you're not sure about what local host is, I will put my IP address, say .1.106. That's the IP address of my Ethernet card, and this will open the same page. So it doesn't matter if you open localhost or if you enter your IP address, it's the same thing. Okay, so we'll close this one. So going back to designer, so you have to make sure this is entered here and this is same as localhost. Okay, so this is the gateway which we have to select. So add selected gateway. So it will select this gateway and click on launch. Now once you click on launch, it will start some processing, and that will ask you for username and password. And the username by default is admin. This is our default username, and the by default password is password, PASSWORD. So username is admin, password is password. Click on login. So once you click on login, it will ask you for the project, and I will make a new project. So let's say ignition _1. Project title, communication with Siemens PLCs. Okay, I don't have any database, parent project, no templates, create new project. Okay, so it will open a designer window. So this is how you can open a designer. So we have a designer here. Now we need to check the communication between the PLC and the SCADA. So all you have to do is go to the vision, open the vision in the Windows, click main window. You can name your main window, doesn't matter. Let it be main window, and that's my main window. I would like to zoom in a little bit. So control, scrolling up, I'm here. Now you go to the tags. In the tags, I have made some tags already. Okay, but I will explain you how to make a tag. So I will, for the time being, I will add a tag here. So if you open the tag table, just click right click, new tag, go to new standard tag, and you have to click on OPC tag. Okay, now this is the OPC tag which will link the PLC tags with your SCADA tags. So click on OPC tag, and then you have this window. Okay, now notice here the name of the tag. I can name it like start, because we know we have made a tag of start. Tag group, if you want to make a group, you can make a group, otherwise let it be default. Tag should be enabled, that should be true. Now the source is our OPC which we have selected. Data type is integer, but my start tag is Boolean, so I will change this to Boolean. OPC server, it is asking for OPC server. So click on this small pencil here, and this is my OPC server. Copy item path, and let's go here and Control V. This is your OPC server. Then OPC item path, click this pencil, and now open this guy. And in the devices, we know we have defined the devices. We have Siemens 1 and Siemens 2, and you go to the diagnostic, you will find some tags. So for example, it's connected, so we will use this tag. So commit, it will automatically take the description of this tag. Okay, and click apply and click OK. So you have the start tag, and let me rename this to, this is for PLC 1, PLC _1 start. So this is my start tag of PLC 1. Oh, I'm sorry, rename, it's not a start tag. Okay, this is a connection tag, connection status, because here I took device, Siemens 1, diagnostic, connection. It just shows that PLC is connected or not. Okay, so that's fine. This is a connection status. Now if I drag this tag here, right, drag this tag on the window, it will ask you to display multi-state indicator, which is fine for me. So I show it as here. Now it shows auto. Now if you don't want to see auto, double click this one, and here is a preview. If the tag is off, it will say, if the tag is false, it will say off, and I can change that to disconnected, and if it's true, I can change that to connected. Okay, so my PLC 1 is connected, and if I want to show some text here, I can go to the component here, and maybe you will find some, it's at input, yeah, label, and the display, go to the label, and you can right click, generally it should work, but anyways you can change it from here. Label Siemens S7 1201. So that's my first PLC which is connected. Okay, I can copy paste that, just Control C and Control V, and change this to 2, and I will take another tag now. So I will right click, I can just say maybe duplicate, no, copy and paste. So I have another tag, but this is for another PLC. So either the shortcut is just change this 1, this was Siemens PLC 1, just make it 2, and okay, automatically we have 2 here, apply and okay. So this is the status of 2 PLC, Siemens PLC 2. Display multi-state indicator, I'll change this to disconnected, connected. Okay, so this is the status which is coming from PLC. Now what I'm going to do is, just to check the status, I will plug out the Ethernet cable from PLC, from one of the PLC, and we will see the status coming here. So I will just unplug the wire from my Ethernet port of my PLC, and we see the changes. So I just took out one of the wire. You can see that the status changes to disconnected. It takes a couple of seconds, and you can see the status is disconnected. And if I connect this back again, so I now connected it. It will take few seconds to query the PLC status, and you'll see the status here. Because it's an Ethernet communication, it has some lag. So now you can see that the status is connected. So that's how you can see if your PLC is communicating with your SCADA software or not using these 2 tags. Okay, there are more tags like this one. For example, if I show you, this was PLC 2, I will do a copy paste, and instead of disconnected, I will say the host name, commit, and the host name is the name of the IP address, and that cannot be Boolean, that will be a string. So apply and click OK. So I will click, drag this here, display a label. So now you can see that the IP address of your PLC, and this is coming directly from the PLC. It is reading from the PLC. If I change in my PLC the IP address, it will change in the SCADA software itself. So this was the PLC 2 IP address, PLC 2 IP, apply, okay. Similarly, we can also have for PLC 1. I will paste the tags here. Instead of 3, I will write PLC 1, and instead of Siemens 2, I will take 1, apply, okay. So that's my PLC 1. Display label 100. Something is wrong with this tag. Don't know. So we have the IP address. For 2 PLC, we have the status. Alright, so this is about how you can test the communication between the Siemens PLC and the Ignition SCADA. In the next video, I will show you how to read and write the tags, write the tags of the PLC, of PLC DB, of PLC tags, how we can do that. We'll see in the next video. So thank you for watching and see you in the next video.